1059 The Wave, Hawaii's Christmas favorites. My name's Kathy with a K, and Broadway in Hawaii presents Hamilton. To me, it's not long enough a run here in our island, now through January 2023 at the Blaisdell Concert Hall, Hamilton. And we are so lucky to be talking story with a couple of its stars, Donald Webber Jr., who will be portraying Aaron Burr, and Rebecca E. Covington Webber, Peggy Schuyler, and Maria Reynolds. Welcome. You've been in the islands for about a week. How are things playing out so far?
Everything's so wonderful. Everyone's so nice and so beautiful, and the weather is unbeatable. And so we're having an incredible time.
Kathy, we never want to leave.
We will have you. We will take you. I got a chance to see one of the performances, the afternoon matinee, and I went in, not blindly. I was familiar with some songs. I'd seen bits and pieces, but I never saw it top to bottom. And when I left the theater, I felt like I knew every single person. It was just, I was so invested in the story. And I was just like, is that normal?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I think one of the coolest things about being a part of Hamilton is that we're playing real people that really existed. They're not just characters. They're human beings with nuance and complex thoughts and ideas. And we hope that when people are coming to see the show, they do get a chance to kind of feel like, oh, wait a minute, I know that person, or I am that person in some instances. I know when I first saw the show, we have friends in the show, and we saw the show way back when it was in the public. And our friend Leslie Odom Jr., who originated Aaron Burr, he was out there, and I was watching the show, and I'm going, man, I know I'm supposed to be watching a show about the founding fathers and Aaron Burr, but for some reason I feel like I'm watching a show about right now, that this could be happening right now. The idea of jealousy and envy and anger and love at the end of the day. Watching that kind of just happen before my eyes really kept me close to these guys, these characters, these people that really existed on stage. So that's what we want to do.
How about you, Rebecca? What was your first instance experiencing Hamilton like?
So my first instance was the same as Donald. We saw it together at the public. And the same, it was just like, the show was like, it was magnetic. It was like we did not even take the time or have the capacity to sit back in our seats. It was just like everything about the show, the humanity, the choreography, the music, the dancing, everything pulled us forward. And when you do leave the show, you do have this connection because you're just like, I've been pulled, I've been magnetized to this story, to these people for 3 hours. I don't want to leave. And so it was really just an incredible experience to experience theater in that way. It was just such a transfer of energy, and it made you want to just sit there for 3 more hours. It's really incredible.
It really is. And it's such a broad audience that it's young, old, people who are, I think amazingly, people who would claim to be non-theater, non-musical lovers are just gushing about Hamilton. The people I've been talking to here in Hawaii, they're just like, is this what theater's like? Why? What have I been, they feel like they've been missing out all this time. It's a totally new standard in how to experience. Yeah, how to experience. Words are not enough. It's just like, people, just get your tickets, see Broadway in Hawaii presents Hamilton, Blaisdell Concert Hall. There's ways that you can get $10 tickets. There's a HamiltonMusical.com lottery and, of course, the official Hamilton app. I want to, congratulations. I understand, Rebecca, Donald, you two recently got married. Congratulations.
Well, we've been married since 2015, but it feels so recent because Donald is the best.
And this is why I edit, Rebecca.
Yes.
I love it.
But so being married in real life, how is that added to the experience of performing Hamilton night after night with the and Peggy cast?
The thing is, Donald's my backbone. You know, when I don't believe in myself, he helps me believe more. And to have that while performing, imposter syndrome is real, nerves are real, these audiences are real. And, you know, sometimes your performance, there's so much pressure and so much noise around being yourself and being an artist, especially as a woman of color. And so sometimes it's harder than it needs to be. Sometimes the lift is heavier than it needs to be. And, you know, the voices and the distractions get loud. And so to be able to have my rock with me, I feel like I have a built-in safe space anytime I need it. And so I love performing with Donald because then also as an artist, I respect him to the max. And I love being on stage with him. I think he's so inventive. I think he's so creative. And I think he's so dropped into who he is as an artist. Doing the show with him is incredible. And then so for him to be my husband and be able to be like, I'm tired, I need to cry in your dressing room, I had a hard day, you know, it's really a gift to be able to have my rock at work. And so I'm very thankful for that.
It's beautiful. It's like hearing you say that this is what is being brought on stage with each performer and each performance. Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Donald Webber Jr., do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, I do, but I'll just try to keep it short. Rebecca and I have had the opportunity now. We actually met doing a show together.
Oh.
And we actually met doing the reading for the show we would eventually get our Broadway debuts in. That was in 2011, but we both got our Broadway debuts in Motown the Musical.
Yes.
And that opened on Broadway in 2013. And ever since then, I mean, it's been like heaven being able to, you know, we talk every single day. There's not a single day we have not talked. Even before we were dating, we were friends and we wanted to talk every day. And then, of course, getting a chance to see each other at work and watch each other's incredible talents at work just added to the fuel and added fuel to the flame. And so it's just wonderful to like be able to be all the way out here in Hawaii, where we also took a vacation, and be able to like be here and work here and continue to cultivate our relationship and family life here has been really wonderful.
There's a Donald Jr., or rather Donald the Third.
That's right.
Is he able to be here?
He is. Yes, he is. And he's everywhere we go, you know?
Yes. That's so great.
Everywhere we go. And we love having him out here. We love, like, he's grown so much. I mean, he only knows the road so far. And watching him, you know, experience the world in a different way than both Rebecca and I had growing up. I mean, we go to a zoo just about every other week, and it's in a different city.
Yeah.
And a different museum, and you know, we'll be taking time here while we're in Hawaii to, you know, introduce him to the beach and introduce him to all these amazing things. A luau, I can't wait to do that.
Yeah.
The things that Hawaii has to offer.
That's incredible, incredible. Donald Webber Jr. playing Aaron Burr, Rebecca E. Covington Webber portraying Peggy Schuyler and Maria Reynolds. The and Peggy cast, everyone's on island. Broadway in Hawaii presents Hamilton. Few more weeks through January 2023 at the Blaisdell Concert Hall. I will share ticket information because I want the two of you to get off the phone, be able to enjoy as much of Hawaii as you can. I'm serious. I so appreciate you making time to talk story with us because it's an amazing experience night after night and matinee after matinee. It's incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you all soon.